but John Fogerty I've known for years. When he was working on his solo album, the first one, right?
Yeah.
Center Field.
Oh, that was second one, I think. What,
First one.
Okay.
First solo album.
Okay.
John Fogerty, Center Field on Warner Brothers. And it was in my album was already out.
So 85.
84
84,
was,
okay.
no, 84, my Textones album came out.
Okay.
We had given him a copy of the album, and he was working on his album over at Warner Brothers, and he was playing all the instruments, remember? He played drums on it and everything.
Yeah.
And I guess, I can't remember exactly, the Textone sax player, you're going to love this story, was a bellhop at Howard Johnson's, which used to be Hojo's Molo, NoHo, okay? Howard Johnson's, North Hollywood Hotel.
Fried clams.
But and John was staying there because he was living in another part of the state at the time. He was staying there while he was working on his album. And Tom came in and brought him some food or something like that. And he said, "So what do you do?" And Tom says, "I'm a sax player." And he went, "You're a sax player? Wow, that's really cool." And he said, "Yeah, I got a band called the Textones." And he said, "We just finished our album, it's just coming out on A&M." And he goes, "God, do you have a copy?" And so Tom brought him a copy of the album, and he fell in love with one of the songs on it. It wasn't one that we wrote; it was someone else wrote it, but we cut the song. John fell in love with it, worked it up with his band for the next album, but they didn't end up putting it on the album. But do you remember the special, the cable special that he did at A&M Studios with Bobby King, Terry Evans, the drummer, Mellencamp's drummer? Muscular guy.
Yes, I know, bald guy, and I can't. Aronoff, Kenny Aronoff.
Kenny Aronoff, and I do think that the Everly Brothers guitar player Albert Lee was on the stage as well. They recorded. I mean, they played it for the live show and played that song. So, long story short, second album comes out, which is the one that had the
zombie or Zance Can't Dance.
Eye of the Zombie.
That's right. Okay.
And he was gonna put out, I don't know how many singles he was in at that point, a couple singles, and he wanted to do a unreleased B-side. So he called me on the phone and says, "Would you like to come down? I want to cut the studio version of No Lovin' You," which is this song that this guy Mike Anderson wrote that we cut. And he says, "I want you to sing and play guitar on it." And I went, "Okay." So we're going to Capitol Records studio, not Studio A, but the little studio, because I'm just singing and playing guitar, play lead guitar on it. And we cut that. There is a recording. You can find it on the internet if you look for it hard enough. There's a YouTube video of it too. But
I will pull it up. Don't worry.
And when John said to me, "You're the first woman I've ever sung with." And this is, I don't know, what was it? Year was it 87?
Yeah.
87, I guess it was. Yeah.
Interesting.
And he says, "Yeah, you're the first woman I've ever sung with." And I thought, why?
Yeah.
Tina Turner or something,
Right.
But anyway, that's how we kind of,
Interesting.
became buddies and friends and stuff. And yeah, he is fabulous. And then Billy Burnett, who is Johnny Burnett, Rocky Burnett is Johnny Burnett's son.
Okay.
Billy Burnett is Dorsey Burnett's son, who was Johnny Burnett's brother. So they're cousins, right?
Okay.
And Billy Burnett is an incredible rockabilly guitar player, singer, had a great career, good looking guy. He joined John Fogerty's band. And he was also in Fleetwood Mac.
Right.
As the
right.
Yeah,
one of the replacements.
One of the replacement guitar players. So was James Infield. Was in John Fogerty's band. And James is on the Railroad album.
You've got the very incestuous lifestyle.
I know. Well, that's how musicians are, though. It's like we got different mothers by different fathers, and it's
that era though seem also the era for music. It seems like everybody is intertwined
and friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, we were all buddies, and you'd go down and hang and jam, and all that.